everyone! Hello everyone! Happy Monday and welcome to Handstands. It's so nice to see you all. We're going to have so much fun today. I hope you've had a nice day so far. It's been a beautiful day here in Wellington. I hope you've had some delicious food. Gosh, words. You're having a good time keeping track of what day it is at this moment. It's pretty interesting. Hey, pop in the live chat if you like before we get started where you're watching the class from. It'd be really cool to know. So welcome to Handstands. So today the class is going to focus on what you need to create a straight handstand, and the straight handstand is the foundation from which we build on. So we'll get started in a moment, but I'm just going to show you what we're going to work on today. I'll show you our little agenda. So you can see here, we're just going to start off with a nice, easy mobility warm-up. We're going to do some alignment exercises that will help you build a nice handstand shape. And then we're going to go onto the wall and do some holds there. And then after that, we're going to work on some balance, all that good stuff, do a little bit of conditioning, and then a cool down. Sounds like a pretty robust program to me. So before we get started, I'm just going to double check that you all have what you need for this class. So just take a look at the equipment sheet right here. Make sure you've got a good amount of space for yourself. A yoga mat is quite nice to have. Make sure as well you have a chair or a sturdy coffee table, a little bit of wall space, some water on hand, and you can have like a scarf, dowel, or a stick, just as long as you have something, that you can hold on to would be great. And then optional, a couple of yoga blocks. You can do the exercises we have without them, and some super funky socks, also optional, but quite nice if you like them. I'll show you my socks in a moment. I always feel quite cool doing handstands in my funky socks. These ones are full of a myriad of colors. Beautiful. So let's get started with a nice warm-up. Hop onto your mat and you can stand up for me, and we'll start with some nice twists just to get our spine moving a little bit. So hop on up, grab a space, and just go for a nice twist. Beautiful. Very nice. Feel all those crunches through the back. Fantastic. Give your hands a bit of a shake, bend in your knees. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. Have a bit of a move. We'll do a little bit more stuff like this later, but just it's nice before we get onto the mat just to move through our joints a little bit. All that good stuff. Fantastic. Give one leg a shake. Give the other leg a shake. I don't know if you guys have been sitting down all day or if you've been moving already, but just get it all shook out. And maybe use this time to set an intention for the class today. So whether it's you just want to build a little bit more strength, or if you want to make a couple of gains with some balance. All these drills that we're going to do, you can repeat on your own at any time. And handstands, it's really all about just practice, and you'll build incrementally that beautiful progress. So hop onto your mat and we'll just walk our hands out into a nice downward dog, and just a little bit of a bend and a straighten of the legs here. Beautiful. And straighten both legs, and you can just wiggle your tail. So I'm just swaying my tail from side to side. Beautiful. And then we'll just gently walk out into a little plank. Pull your belly button into your spine. Start off with a nice strong core. Beautiful. And I'm going to bring my right leg forward first, just into a nice lunge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my opposite hand to the front leg on the floor, and I'm going to twist into that leg. Bit of a twist in the spine, reaching up, keeping that back leg nice and straight, reaching up. And I'm going to bring that hand down onto the other side of the foot. Now with this front leg, we're going to gently tip that knee to the side and bring it back in for 10. So we'll go for number 2 and number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Bring your foot back and we'll swap, do the other side, left foot forward. Keep that opposite hand planted and twisting in. And coming down, same thing again, 10 tilts on this other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. From here, we're going to turn to face the camera and we're going to just walk across into some Cossacks. So really flex that foot. Make sure that your knee isn't rolling in, it's pointing outwards and you're stacked over your foot. And just keep walking through this. Very nice. Beautiful. And turning back into that front leg, bring that leg back into a plank, and push that bum up, back into a downward dog. We'll do a couple of cobras here. So in your own time, keeping your feet on the floor, your toes tucked under. We're just going to skip forward here and push back. And we're just going to go for 4 more of these. And 2, 3, 2 more, 4, and last one, 5. Very nice. And coming back onto your knees. Beautiful. So we'll move on in a moment and we'll do a little bit more for our spine, a bit to stabilize our shoulders. We'll do a little bit of Pilates abs, which I really like as a warm up for handstands. And then we'll do a nice thorough wrist warm up and then we'll hit the wall. Beautiful. So let's keep going. Now, if you have a scarf handy, or honestly even just a jumper or a piece of fabric would be really helpful for this exercise, what I want you to do is try and roll it up nicely, and on your little wall space you can see I have a small strip of wall, but hopefully you will have a little bit more than that. What you're going to do is place your scarf on the wall between your back and the wall, and this is just a nice guide for your spine. So what we're going to do on the wall, and I'll get up and do it, but I'll show you what I want you to do from the side first, is you're going to inhale, exhale, and you're going to slowly start rolling down through your spine from the top of your head. You're going to roll all the way down through your upper back and into your lower back. And I want you to see if you can really articulate through each vertebra as much as you can, okay? So let's hop on the wall, get our scarves ready, and I'll just count us through. But honestly, don't worry too much about the numbers. Just think about the way that you're articulating through your back first. Awesome. Let's do it. Placing it here. You can also be really relaxed in your legs. Have them bent. I've got my feet a little, they're not like directly underneath me, they're just a little bit further away from the wall. All right, 6 in total, nice and slow. Let's do it. And you don't need to come down very far at all. And another thing that can help you on the next one is thinking about punching your belly back into the wall when you get down to that lower spine area. Feel the difference between each one. Feel if you get a little bit more articulation each time, up to number 3. Beautiful team, just 3 more, let's do it. And 2 more. Nice work everyone, and last one. Very nice. Awesome. Hey, I hope through each one you were able to find like a little bit more articulation. I find when I do that exercise, I usually do 10, I'm on the wall for ages, going really slow, just trying to push each little bit of my back into the wall. Very hard, especially for those of us with a tight lower back, but a great exercise and a great way to really get into your body. Fantastic. Let's do a little bit of work for our shoulders now. So starting off, I'm just going to be on my mat here in front of you so you can see. Just in a nice tabletop position. Make sure you've got your belly button pulled into your spine so you're not sinking down. Pushing up just gently through your shoulders. And we're just going to go for 10 shoulder circles down and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and going forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. I'll just explain one thing about shoulders, just if it's your first time doing handstands, but even if it's not, it's really good to remember this, that the first thing we want to connect with is the push through the shoulders and the shoulder angle as well. And also what we're doing with the rotation of our shoulders. So it's always we're trying to externally rotate a little bit. And we'll do an exercise that will help us find that in a moment. But if you don't know what I mean, I'm going to quickly explain it. So if you hold your hand out like that, you can also do this above your head, and that'll be really helpful because we're obviously going to be using our arms in this overhead position. To externally rotate, a really good description that I always use, that I've found helpful myself, is that you're trying to twist open a jar. So you're trying to twist into your pinkies to squeeze your lats, so that should hopefully help you to find that squeeze. So try just with one arm above your head, you're just going to squeeze and try and pull down just a little bit, and then relax, push it up. And just do it on your other side as well, because you might find each side is slightly different. Just a gentle twist and a pull down. Beautiful. So in our downward dog, we're going to do some downward dog push-ups that are going to combine that twist, but also to help us get like the maximum push out of our shoulders, which we'll need for our hands. Pardon me. So hop into your downward dog, and we're going to do 10 of our downward dog push-ups. So from our downward dog, we're going to push up, find that external rotation, and sliding down for 1. And pushing up, and slowly sliding down for 2. Make these nice and slow. 3, 4, externally rotating the whole time. 5, find your lats. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Beautiful work, team. On our this way in our plank, we'll just do 10 little shoulder blade push-ups. So all we're doing here, you can either do these on your knees or on your feet, up to you. You're just trying to squeeze your shoulders together at the back and push up again. So make sure your shoulders don't ride up to your ears. Try and draw them down and back with those beautiful lats we found before. All right, just for 10, nice and easy. Let's go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Very nice, everyone. Alrighty, I'm going to just move a little bit closer to the camera so you can see what's about to go down. So in our handstand, obviously our push out of the shoulders is really important, but really what's helping us to maintain the stability is what's happening in our core and what's happening with our pelvic tilt. So we're going to do a couple of exercises that will help us to really nail that. Awesome. I'm just going to grab my timer so we can get started. Now, if you've done a class with me before at the Circus Hub, you'll be familiar with most of these exercises, but I am just going to explain them because, again, it always helps us, even if we know the exercise, just to ground ourselves in, the foundation of it and what it actually is. For me, I'm always trying to go over what a pelvic tilt actually is and find different exercises that like challenge it and help me to find it more. So without further ado, we're going to hop onto our back on the mat. We're going to just start off with 10 pelvic tilts. So all we're doing is we're trying to flatten our spine into the floor by pulling our belly button into our spine, engaging our core and tilting our hips up towards us, all right? So we're going to go for 10 of those, and then we're going to go for 10 little glute bridges, okay? So really think about the spine articulation that we just worked on a little bit at the wall. So coming down, hands on your hips if that helps you. We're going to pull our belly button down into our spine and curl and release. So you're going to move through this 10 times just on your own. I'm going to count in my head. I find this one quite strange to count out loud. And on the out breath, try and flatten your back on the floor. Use the exhale, draw your belly button into your spine, strong flat back on the floor, and curl. 5 more. And the last one. We're going to turn these into glute bridges now. So with our back placed on the floor, core nice and tight, we're going to squeeze our bum to lift our hips a little bit off the floor. And then we're going to use that articulation for our spine, that pull of our core to lower back to the floor. And just going for 10 of these again in your own time. I'll be doing 10, but I just won't count out loud. This one always feels weird. And again, use the same breathing pattern. Exhale on the way up. And your hips might not be going up high, but you can still be squeezing your bum as much as you can. Make your glutes really work for you. Beautiful. Very nice work, everyone. We're going to finish off with a nice 2-minute Pilates abs sequence. So I'll just demonstrate it a little bit first, and then we'll do it all together. So the principle of this exercise is that we always are trying to maintain our back flat on the floor, belly button pulled into spine. We're going to start off in a nice tabletop position here. For the first 30 seconds, we're going to be extending our same arm and our same leg and back in. And then the next 30 seconds, we're going to do our other arm and leg, bringing them in and back out. And then the next will be our opposite arm and leg, and then the same on the other side. So what's really important with this, and what will help with your handstand line as well, is a nice extended leg, nice pointed toe. One last thing that can help is if you feel your back start to arch, don't bring your leg down so low. I always start off with my leg a bit more here, and then you can bring it a little bit lower as you feel, you start to feel a bit stronger. Yeah? Let's go. Hold on. I'll get my timer up and we'll get this party started. All right. 2 minutes, everyone. Let's hit it. Okay, and this side. Keep pulling your belly button into spine, and as you extend out, breathe out. And very nice. Other side, everyone. Ten seconds left on this side. Doing great, everyone. Beautiful. And opposite arm and leg. First one. Almost there, everyone. Only 45 seconds left in total. 10 seconds left on this side. Keep going. Keep trying to lift your shoulders off the floor a little bit more. And last side, everyone, you've got it. Almost there, 5 seconds. And done. Nice job, everyone. Give your knees a bit of a roll to the side. Fantastic. Alrighty, popping up. I'll give you a moment if you'd like to do a cobra or anything like that. Otherwise, if you're happy where you are, just bring your hands to here behind you. We'll just start off on our wrists before we hit the wall. Very nice. Wrists are always a nice thing to do. I like to do them before I do my handstands as the last part of my warm-up, so I can go straight into it and they feel strong and mobile and ready to do it. So a little bit of a pull back, you can lift your palms off the floor. And then we're going to turn our hands over like this onto the floor and just be really gentle here. This can feel a little bit unstable. Just be real gentle. You can have a tiny little rock side to side. Be super gentle. Wonderful. And then bring your hands together at the front like this. And we're just going to go for some really gentle circles. And then back the other way. Very nice. Give your hands a little bit of a shake. Make them go really floppy. Up and down. Very nice. All right. We're going to do a round of just this flicking exercise I like to do to really warm up the forearms and to stabilize the wrists. So what we're going to do is we'll be holding our hands out in front of us. Can you see what's happening with my thumb? I'm trying to keep like a little bit of tension in it, so I'm trying to keep it squeezed. But as I keep them squeezed in, I'm going to be flicking my fingers. Can you see what's happening there? All right. This is a really straightforward exercise, so just follow along with me. We're just doing 10 at the front, 10 here, and we're doing the same at the side and above our heads. Beautiful. And we'll go through that twice. Let's hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Give your hands a shake. Well done. All right. I'm going to just move slightly closer to you guys so you can all see what I'm doing next. So we'll do some palm lifts. In fact, I can probably just do it on the carpet. I can leave this here for the next thing. All right. So we're here, shoulders stacked over wrists. We're going to just go for 12 of each of these exercises. There are 2 exercises and we'll repeat it once more. Let's go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very nice. Onto your fists. We're going to gently unroll for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very nice. With these exercises as well, if you haven't noticed, just keep your arms straight and make sure you just keep the lifts and the roll downs as controlled as you can, and just be gentle. It can be, we don't want to aggravate anything. Let's go. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very nice. Last round on our fists. Let's go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and one more, 12. Look at that. Looks like I'm holding my name. Laura. Beautiful. Nice work, team. Give those a shake. Before I hop onto the wall, we've got one nice alignment exercise that I want us to do. You might have done them before with me in a class. They're just called stick lifts. Now, you can do it with a scarf, or if you have a dowel, a nice stick, that would be perfect. But it's also okay if you don't have anything. We can still find the right engagement we need. So for me, the stick lift is the best way to find the alignment that you need in a handstand on the floor, all right? So I'm going to show you just here what kind of engagement I'm looking for, and then we're going to try the exercise. So in your handstand, obviously what we're looking for is beautiful push out of our shoulders over here. So we don't want any gaps here. We want to be nice and pushed out. Also trying to find that gentle twist in the pinky finger to find a little bit of lat engagement here. And then we want to find that beautiful pelvic tilt. So you want to tuck under and just gently clip our ribs together a little bit. So that pelvic tuck is really important. That strong pull of the belly button to the spine, also very important. Now on the floor, we're going to be lying face down. We're going to also be squeezing our glutes really hard to push our hips into the floor, okay? So we're just going to do this exercise 10 times. So 10 times, you're going to lie on your back, you're going to find the engagement, you're going to bring everything in and then release. And we'll just do that for 10. So don't start yet, I'll just show you on the floor what I want it to look like. So we're lying down here, it might be tricky to see, but I'm going to pull my belly button off the floor. Can you see? It's a bit hard with that black background, but can you see my, my glutes lift a little bit? and I've got a bit of space under here, under my belly. I'm going to squeeze my heels together, my feet together. I'm going to engage my knees to lift my knees off the floor. I'm going to rest my chin just gently on the floor so I can see my hands. And I'm going to gently lift my arms and then relax. And we're just going to do this 10 times at your own speed. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Let your body really melt into the mat each time before you go again. 5, 6, 7. This is one of these exercises that should be really, really hard if you're doing it right and focusing on all those areas that need to be working. 3, and I'm sure you're all on your last one. Sorry, you probably heard me count 3. It was because I was doing just 3 more. All right, very nice. Hey, I hope you found that helpful. I know there's a lot to think about. It can be really tricky at the start. So if you only got like a push out of your shoulders, perfect. That's the best place to start. Always straight arms, always pushing out of your shoulders. Perfect. Awesome, team. Let's head onto the wall. So I'm going to be a little bit further away, and I'm just going to quickly explain to you what we're going to do first. So we're going to do a little wall hold circuit. And between the holds that we do on the wall, we're going to do a shoulder mobility exercise to help the angle of our shoulders for our handstand. So on the wall, I'm going to do a 1-minute hold, but don't worry if you're not feeling there yet, because I'm going to call out 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 45, and a minute, yeah? And when we do our handstand on the wall, we always do our nose and toes hold. So if you haven't walked up the wall before, you're just going to place your hands on the floor. I'm going to bring one leg up to the wall. Oh, I was on the door. The other leg up. And then slowly walking your hands in to wherever you feel comfortable when you start, okay? So we'll do 1 minute or whatever time you like. And then we're going to head over to our coffee table or our chair, and we're going to do a bit of an exercise on that, okay? Let's do it. We're going to do 3 rounds in total. If you want, you could use this opportunity to take off your funky socks. I sometimes don't mind having socks on the wall, but sometimes it feels slippery. So you do you. Let's do it. All right, 1 minute hold. Let's set up. And we are off. And you can have your toes pointed on the wall or your feet flexed. Feet flexed, I find, is nice to help you feel your balance a bit more. And we're over 20 seconds, team, very nice. And 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing, keep pushing up, you got it. 45, beautiful. Almost there. And 1 minute, very nice. Beautiful, team, number 1 and done. Now let's head over to our coffee table. This next exercise for just shoulder flexibility, you can do with either a yoga block or just with your hands together like this and your thumbs pointing down. So all we're going to do is sit up with our yoga block. We're going to place our elbows on the table like this, and we're going to push, and we're going to move our knees out just a little bit. We're going to open our armpits to the floor, and we're going to push our thumbs down, and just open a little bit through our upper back. So I'm going to time us on this one just for about a 45-second hold. So just keep using your breath just to open a little bit. Keep those thumbs pushing down, opening out. Relax through your head and neck. Doing really well. Very nice, everyone. Just 5 seconds left. Very nice. And we'll slowly come out. Well done. Great. And let's head back to the wall. Very nice, team. With the next handstand, really try and think again about that stick lift drill and what kind of engagement you're looking for. Maybe pick another area to focus on. So if you're feeling super comfortable with the strong push out of your shoulders, take your focus into your pelvic tilt, or take it into your ribs. Try and just clip them together a little bit. Take it into your glutes. Try and squeeze your bum to open your hips a little bit towards the wall. Or even work on the squeeze of your heels together. That can activate your inner thigh engagement, which is really good for handstands. Beautiful. Next one, let's do it. And we are off. Keep pushing up, everyone. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. 45 seconds. Hang in there. 15 seconds to go. And 1 minute. Very nice, team. Beautiful. All right. We've only got one more to do. So pick up your scarf. We'll do our nice shoulder mobility exercise in between. Gonna pop a timer on. So all we're gonna do with either our scarf, or you can use your dowel. A dowel is really great for this exercise. We're gonna do some dislocks. So all we're doing is just hold nice and wide to begin with. Gonna bring your shoulders up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back to bring your arms down. And coming up and down. Squeeze them together and down. Oh, it's so strange looking at myself while I'm doing these. There we go. It's not quite a mirror image. Down. Beautiful. And then if you like, take this around your back, and then around the other side. You can arch your back a little bit and bring this forward, around and back, and forward, and we'll go the other way. Back and crunch in. Beautiful, everyone. All right. Hey, let's do this. Last handstand. Let's smash it. And we're off. see if I can turn on the light. I think the switch is there, I'm not sure. But no worries, you're almost at 20 seconds, team. Very nice. Beautiful, 30 seconds. And 45. 15 seconds left, you've got it. And done. Yes, nice work, team. All right, our last little shoulder mobility exercise is just going to be an elevated bridge, and I'm actually just going to turn on a light. Here we go, so you can see me a bit better. Great. So, if you haven't done a bridge before in general, don't worry about this, and instead you can do your exercise where you have your arms on here and you're opening. But all we're going to do is just move your yoga mat a little bit closer to your surface, so your chair or your table. If you're doing this on a chair, just make sure it's very sturdy, so make sure it's either leaning against a wall or it's just a huge chair. You could also do this on like a couch as well, would be completely fine. But all we're going to do here is we're going to just pop our feet onto the table like this. And if you haven't done a bridge before, like I said, just do the other exercise. Don't worry too much about this. This exercise is just designed to get into your upper back and to help open your upper spine and your shoulders. We're going to pop our hands down and we're going to stay in this position for 10 breaths. So we're going to squeeze our bum, pushing up through our shoulders and lifting up. And just stay here for 10 breaths for me. And slowly coming down. Very nice work, everyone. That's one, if you weren't confident trying this time, it's a good one if you have someone to spot you, someone who's in your bubble with you to help support you, because it can feel scary, the push up into that, because it's a bit further to push, but it's really safe and it doesn't put anything in your back. It takes it all into your shoulders. That's why I like to do it for handstands in particular. It's really good. And for me, my back flexibility is not at all amazing, so it's really good for that as well. Hey, fantastic everyone. Let's work on a little bit of balance now. So before we get up and try, there's one principle I want to try and remind us of with balance. So not only are we trying with our straight handstand to hit that beautiful line, but really what's keeping us up there for me is the pull of my belly button into the spine, that strong core, but also what's happening with my hands. So if you stand up, do this exercise with me. So on our feet, when we stand, you can feel where you have your weight. You have your weight in the back, or you have your weight further forward. I usually stand with my weight quite a lot on my heels. When we're balancing in our handstand, we don't want all the weight in the heel of our hands. We want it evenly distributed between the heel and the knuckles around the palm here. So standing up, just imagine, try and find your handstand position even here. So squeeze your bum, pull your belly in, and all we're going to do is lean forward a little bit and try and grip with your toes to help stop you from falling. Grip with the toes and pull back. Lean forward, grip, and pull back. When you're balancing in a handstand, that's what you want your fingers to be doing. Your fingers are really working to help pull you back from the brink. I hope that makes sense. That's a really helpful drill to do, just to find the line of your body as well, and it really reinforces that we need to be in a complete straight line to help make that balance a bit more achievable. Great. So one drill I'd like us to do, now I'm not going to do it because I don't really have a wall available, but this is a great drill that I first started doing when I was learning how to do handstands nicely. It's called hangman, and you can use a wall, but the goal is not to touch the wall. So you can either do a nice long lunge into your handstand, so it might be tricky for me to do it this way, but I'll just show you the form. You're going to lunge forward, over that leg, you're going to reach forward in a nice straight line, pull your belly into your spine, you're going to kick that nice back leg, don't kick the coffee table I just did, you're going to kick that nice back leg up and down. So you can start there if you like, and then the next step is to try and join your legs together in the air. So you want to make that movement happen nice and fast. You're going to lean forward, snap, snap, and down, down. What I want you to do, using the wall, so you're going to kick this way instead. You're going to reach forward, kick, kick, and down, down. The goal is never to touch the wall, okay? And if you do, keep your feet together and keep them together and try and bring them down nice and gently, okay? If you feel okay with that, you can try it away from the wall. Just be careful what space you're in. And if I didn't say already, I just want you to do 10 of these on each leg, okay? So make sure you do both sides, or you're going to have one really happy hip and one really, really upset hip. We want to be as even as possible, okay? So as you keep going through those, make sure you go through your handstand checklist. Make sure you've got that beautiful push happening through the shoulders. Make sure as well you don't have your arms wide. Make sure that your arms are in line so that your hands are under your shoulders and they're not wider, yeah? Make sure you're trying to punch your belly button into your spine. That's really what's keeping you super stable up there. And for me, I really find the squeeze of my glutes is just holding me there super tight, keeping me nice and strong. So keep going through these if you like. If you feel like a moment of float, like a moment of hold, fantastic. Keep going through this. Another way you can also try is on your mat. If you feel already confident with using the wall, on your mat you can try from here. Make sure you've got your weight over, so you're not trying to kick up from back here. Can you see how I move to just stack my weight over my hands here? So from here I'm just going to make sure I'm not going to hit the coffee table. You're going to have your weight here, punch in your belly, kick, kick, and down, down. Kick, kick, down, down. So if you're already feeling confident, same thing, 10 on each leg. Try to just find that tiny moment of hold at the top, but then coming down. It's more about trying to repeat getting to that shape. Yeah, but you can hold if you want to. If you're there, go for it. But I'm just going to time us for 1 more minute just to finish that off, all right? So if you've done 10, it never hurts to do more. And if you'd like, you can switch up the variation. If you've been doing hangman on the wall, you can come out to the floor if you're confident trying on your own and you don't have any obstacles in the way that you think you might hit. Please give it a go. Great, awesome, we're almost there. Again, always worthwhile going through that checklist we have for handstands. You do 1 million of these and some of them are successful and some of them aren't, but just keep working on it. It's all about the long game. It's all about just consistent work over a long period of time. And that work doesn't have to be, you know, hours a day as well. You know, it's all about quality over quantity. We want to build good handstand habits so that our body isn't giving us a crappy shape. We want to be beautiful, straight, nailing it. Hey, fantastic everyone. Hey, very nice. I'm going to stop this timer, finishing off what you're doing, and we're going to go for a little bit of conditioning. So we might go a bit over time, but I think that's all good. We might just get 1 round in, but I think that's also okay too. So make sure you've got your nice coffee table nearby or your chair, nice sturdy chair. We're going to set up with our feet on the coffee table or the chair and just watch first for 30 seconds on each side. We're going to walk our hands back. We're going to just raise one leg and bring it down. And we're just going to do that for 30 seconds on each leg. And what you should think about here is just your strong push up through your shoulders, but also, yeah, really punch your belly button into your spine. That leg that's still placed on the table, think about sucking that thigh into your belly, okay? And I'll just show you all the exercises and then we'll do them. We'll see if we can get 2 rounds, and I think we should. The next exercise we're going to do after that is just some hamstring lifts to help our posterior chain, to help our bum. So sitting up on your coffee table, you can have your heels here. We're going to find a nice pelvic tilt, squeeze our bum. We're going to lift up and coming down. And we'll do lifts here just for 30 seconds. And then we'll roll over. And what do they have up next? Beautiful. All we were going to do is just 6 beautiful tricep push-ups. Hands nice and close, and always maintaining a nice straight position tucked under as we come down, punching those elbows back and trying to explode up. And then the last thing we'll do is our active leg lifts. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's hit it. Let's get 2 rounds. Alrighty. Sitting up near your coffee table. Hopefully you don't have lots of bottles of water all over it. I did that before. That was a good time. Kicking everything everywhere. Beautiful. And we're off. Ten seconds left on this side. And swap sides. Fifteen seconds. And coming down. Very nice, team. Alrighty. Turning around, lining those feet up. And let's get ready. Alright. Grab my timer. 30 seconds. Here we go. Squeeze that bum. Think about pushing your heels into the table. Find that scoop under. And if you think you're squeezing your bum hard, try and squeeze harder. Ten seconds. And stop. Very nice, everyone. Rolling over 6 of your tricep push-ups. Again, as well, you can do these on your knees. Make sure you maintain a nice flat back all the time. Let's go for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very nice. And then sit on your mat. So sit up nice and tall, don't be back here. Grr. Sitting up nice and tall. 10 lifts on each side. Really use those quads. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more. 10. Fantastic. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Have a bit of a roll if you need. Very nice. And I'm just going to time us for 1 minute. So grab a quick drink and let's try and really smash through those last ones. Now we know what exercises are. One more set. Let's get ready. And again, this is a circuit you could like replicate at home at any time. I just always recommend doing a bit of a warm up before, just making sure your joints are ready to go, especially wrists. Like wrists take so much in handstands, so always be mindful of warming those up. Yeah, they're very precious joints and they're taking all of our weight, so we've got to look after them a little bit. Beautiful. 20 seconds left. Not bad for 5 p.m. on a Monday. Great work. If you have been wearing funky socks this whole time, I really applaud you. And in the live chat, you can tell me what kind of socks you're wearing. Or you could post them on your Instagram story and tag the Circus Hub and show us your funky handstand socks. Quite nice. All right, last one everyone, let's get to it. Setting up, 30 seconds on each side. Let's go. Seconds left. And swap sides. Five seconds. And beautiful team. And going for our lifts. Let's go. Keep squeezing your glutes really hard. Just 10 seconds left. The body is a plank. And last one, coming down. Great work, everyone. Turning over, we're almost there. 6 nice push-ups. Let's do it, make it count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful, everyone. Last leg lifts. You've done amazing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, 10. Good job. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. One more roll. Very nice indeed, guys. Let's have a super quick stretch. Lying on your mat, or I'm just going to lie on the carpet. Do a nice cactus stretch. Extending one arm around you like this. This is the arm that's being stretched, so just play with the position of this. Other hand down by your shoulder. Rest your head on the floor. And we're going to turn over. And I'm just going to time us just for a gentle, 30 seconds on each side. And coming over, and we'll switch sides. Very nice. Timer somewhere I can see it. And coming out. Very nice. Last one. Turn onto your mat. The same as the shoulder exercise we did at the start. Elbows on the floor, hands together. You can move your legs away. You're going to open down, open your armpits to the floor. And so they're coming out, very nice. Turn around, last thing, let's just have a bit of a stretch of our forearms here. You can shuffle your knees back a little bit. Now, if you want to know what else the Circus Hub is up to, you can follow us on Instagram. We're just at the Circus Hub. And it would be awesome if you guys enjoyed the class, or if you've been doing other circus training, tag us in your stories. We'd really love to share you. We'd love to see your training and what you've been up to. We also have a really great community. We have a wonderful Facebook students group, and we also have a website community group. Now the link for that should appear in the live chat, so you can go to the website community group, join up, because there we post weekly challenges, we post all these awesome tips, weekly handstand tips, all these good things to keep you busy while we're in this, very different situation. So check it out. We'd love to see what you're up to. Come and engage with us. If you want to join the Facebook group, it's just Circus Hub Students. Type it into Facebook. It'd be great to see you there. And show me your funky socks if you're wearing them. I'd love to see. Really into the funky socks. But otherwise, give your wrists a bit of a roll. Give your hands a bit of a shake. You guys did awesome today. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to your bodies. Go and eat some delicious food now and take care of yourself. I'm going to get ready to sign off. But if you're also after another class to do, we have an 8 AM Circus Fit class tomorrow morning. So if that's your cup of tea, come and get amongst it. We've released our timetable for this week, so go and check it out. It's on the website, it's on our Facebook page, it's on Instagram. You can see it everywhere. Hey, thank you so much for your hard work today, team. It's been a real pleasure working with you. I'm Laura, and thank you so much. Love your work. Goodbye.